go next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Nashville. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Right to the air goes Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go, Jack. Cowboy.
First carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap for Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokankwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run it with Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ward now on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready. Bronco 80.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Go.
Here's Richardson. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Ready.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll run here with Taylor to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
On the set.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
5 years. Come 19. Come 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
On play action, Richardson. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Indianapolis. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Some play by the quarterback, he got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Let's go. Ready.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
70 Lions.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Oh, he tried the lateral, but now the ball is free. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Big mistake with the punt return unit there. You think the defense is off the field, but here they come back again after the turnover.
These plays are just back-breaking, Mike. As you said, you get a big stop. You think your defense is going to get a chance to come off the field and get a break. Next thing you know, 1 minute later, they're back out there and the offense gets a chance to do it all over again.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Ward. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack.
First and 10. And they're on the 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 ring.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
We are through 1. 6-0 is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ready? Cougar 60 by 60.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Get it? Check. Tap the 60. Warrior 70. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he will go all the way. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Indy. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Check out.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Inside the 30. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It's a big one for Tennessee. 59 yards.
Okay, ready?
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Hook.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to to the 5, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
To throw is Ward. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson.
Richardson sacked. Loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Alert. Alert. Red. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Room to run at the 35. Jonathan Taylor. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
On the double. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Ironman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Play action. Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Open man left side. He's got it. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
And the Titans first
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
First and goal at the
We're back
5-yard line.
to Nashville in a moment.
Ready, set.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Bronco 80.
Now it's Ward. That one taken in. Jim Deacon. Touchdown Titans. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jeffrey Simmons getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short, bomb, punt. I do love third and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Let's go now. Deputy Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Left side, taken in by Ileman. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK that time. And it'll bring up second down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
19, Tiger.
Again, it's Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Titans are back within 6. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Ready? Seven Pirates.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barton. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go Out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
Ready, set. Set. Ready,
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he will score. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Colts. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
41-yard line.
Get it. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
3rd and 8.
Ready,
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
The Titans sending out their punter. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Come on, come on. Hey! Rambo 80.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Xavier Woods there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Richardson going to look to throw. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big 1 yard.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams.
And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Colts are able to extend the lead.
Titans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Stephanie! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, Ward. Open right side is a Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 45-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
On first down, it's Ward. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Yeah. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
22-yard line.
Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
From the gun, here's Ward. The throw here is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the Colts 14-yard line.
Here's second and 2.
Here we go, here we go! 70, ready!
And here's Henry, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready, ready?
Ward now on third down. That's holding at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
I'll run with Taylor. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. A throw on the move is caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Street! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's 2nd and 2. They go right back to Taylor. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing, Ward. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Go, let's go. Steady.
Here's a design run. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. The extra point is good. And the Colts are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jimray DK now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll work straight ahead. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. Those running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Taylor.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
3rd down and 3.
Down. Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
This is caught 2, and he will score again. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Colts. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on.
This is Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They go right back to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that might have even lost a yard there.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
3rd and 9.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw is Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquest. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's caught over the middle by Eilmaner. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Ready,
Now it's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. Still on his feet. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
Second and 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.